I'm Chris Haw. I'm the owner and president of Sunbelt Glass LLC in Birmingham, Alabama. We're a commercial glass and glazing contractor. Our clients are big general contractors that build commercial office buildings, schools, churches, hospitals, you name it. If it's got glass and it's a commercial building, we do it. I wanted to take the company to the next level, and in order to do that, I needed systems and processes and SOPs in place. I needed us to operate, I won't say flawlessly, but we needed to operate very smooth and efficiently. We didn't have KPIs and reports. We didn't have key performance indicators and things that I needed as an owner and a leader to evaluate my business on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. It was just kind of fly by the seat of our pants and hope the income statement turned out to be good, so it was just, we've done it this way in the past, so this is the way we're going to do it again. That's all we knew. So I engaged Cogent Analytics to help us define those systems and those processes. Initially, Cogent came in to do the discovery process, and it was, they were very professional. I was very impressed with their approach and their questioning and how they dug into what it was we did and where we stood as a company. David was very thorough. If we didn't give the right answer or a very detailed answer, he went back and dug into it more, and with multiple team members. So, at first they were a little reluctant to share everything with him, but quickly warmed up to him and figured out that it was all in the name of benefiting the company. So the discovery process was very beneficial because it enlightened me as to what our true issues were as a company and what we needed to work on. As far as specific deliverables go, they really identified early on from the discovery process what it was that we needed. And one of the first things was just taking on our bid and our proposal process. I mean, we'd been doing it the same way for years, and it worked sometimes, and sometimes we weren't successful. So, but one of the greatest tools that came out of it for me was a bid tracking system. Jeff helped us to develop a bid tracking system that would allow us to analyze by client, by project type, what are we most successful at? And now we can refine our strategies on proposals and bids so that we're not wasting our time on a lot of stuff that we're not very successful at. And that was very beneficial to me, having a limited number of estimators and a limited ability to do only so many proposals a week. Jeff has completely filled my expectations for what I hoped we would achieve in the consulting process. He and I would sit down each week, and set our goals for that week, and then he met all those goals each week, and so we'd set new ones week in and week out, and we just kept cranking out end results that were very positive, and we implemented them here in the company, and just very pleased with how that process went. I'm very comfortable in the tools and the processes and reports that Jeff and I developed. I mean, they've given me the financial piece, if you will, that I know what's coming down the pike with my company. It's not I'm not going to be a reactionary leader anymore. I'll be a proactive leader of the company, because I'll have the KPIs and the reports and all the tools that we've developed are going to allow me to make the best management decisions that I can. I would refer Cogent to most any business owner that believes in his company and wants to better his company. You can't look at just the pure dollars of the cost of it until you see the result that's going to come out of it. And I would tell you that you got to have a little faith in your company, and you got to know that where you want to get to. And we did. I knew I wanted to get to that next level, and Cogent came in and met all my expectations as far as deliverables and the systems and the processes that we needed to get us to that next level. So if anybody's thinking about, do you use them or do you not use them, you really need to ask yourself, do you really want to get to that next level, or do you want to stay where you're at? Because they will get you to that next level.